Also following breaking news in Rutherford County this morning, evacuations are underway because of this massive fire. Right now, deputies are going door to door for people living in half-mile radius of American ZINC processing plant. Because of poor air quality, the video from Chesney Community Fire Department shows just how big that fire was last night. Right now, the fire is contained. So far, authorities have said they do not know what started the fire. This morning, a family is in mourning after their son fell off a boat and into a Huntersville lake and never came back up. It happened yesterday afternoon on Mount Island Lake near the Lotta Plantation Preserve. Officials say the boy, who was around 13 years old, was on a pontoon boat with his family when it happened. His family witnessed the tragedy, so they were able to give rescue crews important information on where to find him.
Last known point, so we find out from eyewitnesses where the person was seen in the water. We were very fortunate because the boat that the missing person fell off of was anchored.
CMPD is now looking into what led to the boy's death. An official autopsy on the cause is pending. The boy's name has yet to be released. Right after the boy's body was found, Huntersville officials made it clear everyone needs to wear a life vest.
And if you're on the water, have a personal flotation device. I don't care if you think you're an Olympic swimmer. You just don't know what could happen. Always have something so you can prepare to if you aren't able to save yourself.
Officials add the moment there's an emergency, do not waste time to call 911. Mere seconds could mean life or death. Funeral services will be held today for 60-year-old Lori Kay, who was killed in the deadly shooting at a synagogue in California over the weekend. Police say the 19-year-old gunman is a student at California State University San Marcos. Authorities say he opened fire at a congregation in Chabad and Poway. Authorities are looking into whether he's connected to a nearby mosque fire last month, which damaged a building but caused no injuries. Meanwhile, neighbors here in Charlotte are remembering Kay. Neighbors together at Chabad's new youth center on Monroe Road to honor her yesterday. The local community joined in solidarity, inspiration, and prayer.
People need to start doing positive actions. People need to start looking at their neighbors in a kind way. People need to be accepting and understand that each and every one of us is created in the image of God, and every human being brings a contribution to this universe.
The gunman may also face hate crime charges in addition to homicide charges when he appears in court later this week. Weeks after the discovery of unreleased footage of an officer shooting and killing a man with a gun, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department is updating its body camera policy. In response to petitions, CMPD would turn over all body camera recordings leading up to and during the incident to a Superior Court judge for proper review. Earlier this week, police only released a short clip of Donquarius Franklin. It led up to CMPD Chief Kurt Putney testifying in court. You heard of Bigfoot. Now it's a woman has been dubbed the Barefoot Bandit. In York County neighborhood in Southwest Charlotte, she is accused of snooping around and stealing packages from people's doorsteps on Queen Anne Road, the home she targeted while barefoot is under construction, so nails and glass cover the driveway. One man caught her on camera and now wants her off his street.
She's barefoot running around here stealing things, so Barefoot Bandit it is. I just didn't want her to run freely throughout the neighborhood, causing a ruckus.
Police are still trying to identify the suspect.